Ah, the battle for a decent thumbnail, am I right? Hello, 14 subscribers. I can talk, look at that. And I have something interesting to say. I guess this is sort of the unofficial countdown to my first single video. I'm trying to hold myself to deadlines more often, and well, I guess life's sort of holding me to deadlines as well. So we're going to get into that today. This is the riveting tale of how I wrote lyrics on the night of October 10th and nearly died on the morning of October 11th. So somebody is not super happy about me writing lyrics, about doing music, about following what I feel is God's direction for my life, and so here is the riveting tale. So as I mentioned, I wrote a set of song lyrics, almost a complete, once I start writing lyrics, I pretty much finish them. The first go around, maybe the second, lyrics are not that difficult for me. I actually have only 3 sets of song lyrics before I'm done with the whole album, and it's going to be 16 songs. So that, yeah, so this set of song lyrics came pretty easily. And the next morning I was getting ready to go to work. I went outside. I noticed the mirror on my driver's side door had been bashed. Probably someone driving by carelessly, I don't know. To this day, I don't know. I go to start my vehicle, it will not start. Nothing I do works. So it's becoming interesting. I call my friend who's also a mechanic, and so I'm waiting on the corner for him to arrive, call into work because I realize I'm probably going to have to make a miniature police report on the mirror as well. And so while I'm pacing back and forth at the corner close to my house waiting for my friend, 2 cars went like this, and they circled around a couple of times and went their separate ways, pretty much flying in the air. One of them landed in a main street, while the other one went pretty much across the sidewalk where I was standing. I'd say up to 3 feet from where I was standing. If that. Yeah, and he landed on the side street. So now I was waiting for the police again in a different way. I don't believe this was even 8 o'clock yet. But here's the thing. Neither of the drivers of the cars were hurt. Their windshields were intact. I didn't get hurt. I didn't even get debris on me. So, but something did run through my mind as it was all happening, besides the absurdity, and I was getting angry with the carelessness of the drivers, but that's another thing. Basically, it was sort of like a voice saying, I can remove you from this earth at any time. So God doesn't necessarily make things like that happen, but he certainly uses them to make a point. And I've procrastinated a lot of important things in my life. And the music is one of the things I've put off the most. I own a mandolin, I own a keyboard, and I own a little drum. And it's difficult a lot of times for me to see how my music is going to impact people, or if it's going to impact people. It might mean that I'm supposed to write this music just for my own catharsis. I don't really know. All I know is I'm supposed to do it, and that I'm not guaranteed a whole lot of time. No one is. Do you want to know the name of the song that I was writing? Facing the End. So just a little sneak peek at some of the lyrics. And this is not in exact order because I don't want to spoil it too much, but His grace knew no restraint. He interceded for me. No matter what happens, I'm with Him eternally. For my soul, He exchanged His own life and limb. Loved ones, in turn, are the reasons He came. They don't believe now. He wants them all the same. In Jesus' victory, light, joy, and love, He stills the flood waters and sends in the dove. He wants us forever, so focus above. So, I guess it's hard for me to, even if I think of myself as less, I'm still thinking of myself. I'm still self-focused, because if I were thinking about what He wants me to do and the joy of the songs that He put in my heart, I'd be doing it. I wouldn't be thinking about all the insecurities and the difficulties and the time issues. I would just be, even just 30 minutes a day, I would just be making the music. And if I did it even 10 to 30 minutes a day, I would be making so much progress right now. But I am at least crawling towards the goal. I'm not at a standstill the way I was. I did like 2 or 3 other sets of song lyrics since that day. And so, like I said, I have 3 more sets of song lyrics to go, one of which is going to be completely in Spanish, and I do not speak Spanish. Except maybe I could converse with a toddler for a couple of minutes. That's about the extent of my Spanish. So I'll have to get an expert, someone who's bilingual or something to help me complete that one. That will probably be my last one. And but yeah, basically this entire album is my story. It's my autobiography of my journey from seeker to Christian, in case anyone is interested in my progress for this album. Just stay tuned, I guess. I'm hoping that the first single, I'll be building up the courage and getting the timeline right to release that. Though everyone's quarantined to their homes, so that makes everything more interesting. But where there's God's will, there's a way. So, alright, I hope everyone is well and is safe, and just know I'm praying for you all. And have a great night.